It's football season and the playoffs and bowl games are just around the corner. That means it's time to step up your appetizer game. Big time. This is going to do it. Not to worry, I got you covered. With these super mega bacon cheeseburger tachos, nachos extreme. Come on. How bad do you want to eat that right now? Let's get chopping some stuff. It seems weird to be starting with the veggies for this, but these are cheeseburger tachos, so we're going to have, our lettuce, tomato, onions, and pickles. I'm just cutting some tomatoes out about here. These are Roma tomatoes. I'm doing what I call a taco dice on this, basically. You want these, fairly bite-sized pieces. I've got a red onion here. I'm just doing in slices because we're going to grill that. I have some iceberg lettuce here. I'm just finely shredding. This is more of a garnish. Trust me, no one's coming for the lettuce. So just a small little bit of lettuce is fine. Pickles, dill pickles or bread and butter pickles are great. These are bread and butters because they're sweeter and I like them. I just cut them in half. Now we got bacon. You can use regular bacon or thick cut bacon if you want. I have some pepper bacon here and I have some candied bacon that I just put some brown sugar on. You put a little maple syrup on that, bake it off in the oven, and it is delicious. Leave it in big chunks, and that's it. One of the things most of the recipes for bacon cheeseburger nachos gets wrong basically is the cheeseburger part. Sadly, they crumble and cook the meat in a skillet. That does not scream cheeseburgers to me. I'm using 4 quarter-pound burger patties right here. These are formed up right here. I've got 4 slices of Americano cheese going on this, and that is going to go on the grill and cook up beautifully. Now we're going to chop that up and put it all over the nachos. I've also got our onions sitting right here that I'm going to put olive oil on just a little bit. It just helps, grease the works a little bit. A little bit of salt brings out the flavor. There we go. I'll put a little more on this guy. There. Okay, that looks pretty good. You can go woo, 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 woo if you feel like it. Apparently I feel like it. There you go. The grill is hot, really hot. We're going to cook these off there. Not going to take very long at all. This is only going to take a minute, and then we are going to come back, and we are making some nachos. Oh, yeah, nachos. So since these are tacho nachos, I am going with Tots and some chips. We are going to make our own chips, half and half, nachos, tachos, on the same platter, all stops pulled. There you go. Pulling out all the stops. This is it. We are officially going berserk with this thing. I have my deep fryer set at 350, and we are going to turn this stack of tortillas right here into tortilla chips. Now, if I could just take a moment, I think it's important that we know where our chips come from. So many people these days just go buy a bag of chips from the store and never realize where they were once whole tortillas. They dreamed of being tacos someday, but not these tortillas. They're going to get butchered up, deep fried. If you have any little ones in the room, they may want to look away. Oh, and for Tots, I'm just using Tots. There you go. That's basically it, so let's get cutting. Viewer discretion is advised. Now, if you wanted to leave it right there, you got some pretty damn big chips. For nachos, big chips are good, but I like smaller chips. So I'm actually going to cut half of these in half, and I'll leave the others for big ones. That way you got big ones and little ones. Sounds nice. I'm still doing my soft voice because we're being respectful of the poor tortillas that are giving their life right now. We salute you, tortillas. Okay. Sorry, gag's over. This is just going in a basket. I'm going to break these up roughly. These are going to cook off. They don't take very long. They don't take very long at all. If you do not have a deep fryer, you can do this. I don't think you can do this in an air fryer. That don't work. But yeah, just kind of break them up so that they're not completely stacked on top of each other. But see, we got some big ones. We got some little ones. That's traditional size. That's pretty nice. This is just going to go in and fry up. And I will show you that in 2 seconds. Now, our freshly murdered chips are going into our deep fryer, and they're going to cook off. You're going to want to stir these around to make sure that they're not sticking together. GoPros hate heat and steam, by the way, so unfortunately, you've got nothing to see there, really. When they're crispy and they start getting a little color on them, pull them. They will finish cooking when you bring them out. Just douse them liberally with salt, and they're ready to go. By the way, they're delicious just as chips. We've got a bag of Tots here. These are just, there's Gold Brand or the famous Tots, either one. Cook those for a couple minutes till they're beautiful. Douse them liberally with salt again, and we are done. We have to sauce these nachos, and for that, I'm going two ways. A bit of a recurring theme here today, isn't it? Yes, we're double doing everything, and this is basically the same thing continued. I have what is your standard Thousand Island, because Thousand Island on burgers, come on, it goes on that, it goes on tachos and the whole thing. Now, I like to buy these bottles at the store like this and then make my own and put it inside. The recipes on the back. See if that one landed. Probably not. For the other sauce, we're going to be using a spicy Cajun Remoulade. Now, you may have seen me make this when I did the shrimp po' boy, the grilled shrimp po' boy sandwich a couple days ago. The link to that video should be up there somewhere at that point. I will also put the recipe for this sauce in the description down below. If you don't know what that is, it's under the title. There's a thing in there. It says more ... or ... more. Click that. The whole thing expands, and you will easily be able to find this. There you go. Okay, let's do something else. Okay, this part's pretty self-explanatory. It's burgers on a grill. I did put the onions on about a minute before the patties went down to help them cook. Put a little cheese on there, and basically, cook them like cheeseburgers. All right, if you can believe it or not, it's actually time to start assembling. We have everything already, all of our ingredients. So, we've got our hamburger patties. These came off the grill. Funny story, gas grill. For some reason, whenever I go to do one of these, it always runs out of gas right at that moment. Don't know what. Tank could be in there 6 months. Don't need it. Second, I'm trying to shoot a video, runs out of gas. You'd think I'd check first. No. Okay, look at these grilled onions. Oh, aren't these beautiful? These grilled onions, I love these things. If you haven't seen the bachelor salad video, basically this is like kind of the way you make a bachelor salad. You cook a burger and some onions like this. You just chop this up, put it on top of a salad. We're doing that very differently today, aren't we? This is not a salad. Okay. But we're going to chop these up. So I'm just going to rough chop the burgers. This is the difference. If you crumble the meat and cook it in the pan, you're not going to get that beautiful grilled flavor. And if you use charcoal, you don't have to worry about running out of gas. Okay, see, I cut them all one way because OCD. Now I'm going to come back, cut these again, and make this really confusing, complicated. That's what we do. Of course, I'm speaking the royal we because it's just nice to think I'm not alone out there. I mean, you're with me, but you're not actually here. Is that the most efficient way? No. Do I care? No. This is supposed to take probably, if you were doing this at home, you're going to take 20 minutes, something like that, for the prep on this. It's taking me 2 hours because the cameras add 45 minutes. I have 4 cameras. You do the math. Okay, this is ready to go. I'm going to set that there. If we're going to start assembling, we're actually going to start assembling. Oh, I got a fancy pan. Yes, our nachos are going to go in here because it's cute. Come on. It's, the internet. Is this the most practical thing in the world? No. Foil would probably be way better, but I don't have red and white checkered foil. So since we are doing tacho nachos, we have tachos and we have nachos. Okay, that's nuts already. I get brownie points for nuts, right? Okay. I'm crazy. Yes, there are 30 people here to eat this. Don't worry. I've got copious handfuls of cheddar cheese here and Monterey Jack. If you want to use pepper jack for this, kudos. Monterey Jack. Close enough. If you've never had Monterey Jack before, go get some. You'll love it. We are going to spread a lot of this on here. Oh, yeah. And my biggest pet peeve with nachos, of course, is when you get down in there, there's no cheese. So I kind of lift up the skirt on the chips a little bit. Nachos, not as big a problem because it kind of goes around them a little bit. They do stick together pretty nicely. Yes. But yeah, we're just going to kind of fluff this a little. Get them in. And if you're on the old Weight Watchers plan, I believe this is 7 points. Do they still have that? I don't think they do. Didn't they go out of business? Ozempic, thank you very much. Yeah, and by the way, I'm the before shot for Ozempic. Don't do that stuff. It's killing people, by the way. Have you heard that? Of course. Wonderful. All right. We're putting some cheeseburger bits down. Oh, we're going cheeseburgery. This is nuts. This is crazy. This is crazy stuff right here. Okay, I lay up awake at night just dreaming of weird stuff like this. I wanted to use a different word. Won't let me. That camera just died. So from now on, we're just on the rest of these. All right, that was a good camera though. That was a lot of fun angles. But this guy's doing a good job. We'll be fine. Okay. All right. Just spread this out so that you get nice coverage. Here you go. We've got some onions going down. Okay. This is looking nuts. I'm putting a little bacon down. By a little bit of bacon, I mean copious amounts of bacon. So this is all the stuff that's going on basically before this is going to get melted down, going in the oven. So we have our fresh ingredients, which is our veg. That is going on after, because obviously you don't put lettuce in the oven. Can't believe I had to say that. There was one of you out there who's like, oh, okay, cool. You're welcome. That seems like a lot of, if I'm being honest, that seems like a lot of bacon. I'll save that. This is going to go in the oven. I have the oven preheated, but this is going to go into the broiler so that it actually melts this down really nicely. It'll take a couple of minutes. You do not want to kill this too badly, but you want it to be nice and warm and melty because it's tacho nachos, not so melting tacho nachos. So keep that in mind. Smell-o-vision. People, we need smell-o-vision. Oh, okay. I don't know if it's the bacon or the cheeseburgers, but this has that really great grilled smell to it. You got to make this because no one else makes it quite like this, so you got to do this. Please, if you do, leave me the comment. All right, we are putting the fancy stuff on here, the pretty stuff that makes it cheeseburgery. So we're going to start with a bunch of tomatoes. We're just going to sprinkle these on to our heart's content because you have to have tomatoes on this for some reason. I don't know, because they're on a burger. Let's be honest, that's funny. Okay, pickles. Oh, the pickles are so good on this. Don't skimp on the pickles. Unless you absolutely hate pickles, please, trust me, go with the pickles. All the pickles are going down. How many pickles is that? I don't know. It's a lot. It's more pickles than you think you're going to need. I'll tell you that. Look, I mean, look at this. That's picklelicious right there. Picklelicious. All right, I'm going to sauce this real quick, and then I'm going to put the lettuce on top because I feel like it. I'm going to do kind of a pattern of this, just being artistic. Again, you know, make your own. Just get it, buy the bottle, the fancy bottle, so people think you have the store brand stuff. You're not one of those, you know, people that just has, you know, homemade everything. Ugh, gross. Okay, that is going to take forever. I'm going to start squeezing and blopping. This is thick stuff. Okay, that's plenty. That is absolutely plenty. Spice up remoulade. Yes, I have a third sauce. I decided to go a little crazier. Spicy remoulade. Oh yeah. Don't go too crazy with this because this is a bit spicy and it will take over kind of a little bit. And it's not really a cheeseburger-y necessarily the flavor. Now there's this. This is Mexican sour cream. Because sour cream and nachos, come on, you got to have that. Now I am going to put the lettuce down because the lettuce is going to go basically like this. Like I said earlier, this is just a garnish. You have to have it because it's a burger thing. It's required, and I would get hate mail if I didn't. But there you go. Tell me how bad you want to eat that right now. Tell me how bad. How bad do you want a big old handful of that? Which side would you prefer? Leave me in the comment. I'm trying to get comments because the algorithm lives on comments. Come on. So, yes, YouTubers do that a lot. Apparently, I'm learning. All right, this thing's done. I did the thumbnail stuff while I was, doing whatever. So we don't even have any more interruptions. Yep, we have magic nachos. They're spinning where it stops. I'm going to eat. Yes, it is hot. So do be careful. This just came out of the oven. I am going in. Oh, I'm going to try and get the corner over here with some bacon. Okay, the wax paper is a terrible idea, by the way. Don't do that. Oh, and pickle. You got to. Oh, come on! Look at this. That's ridiculous. Good tops. But this is what we came for. I dropped my pickle. Okay, I've had a lot of cheeseburger nachos. They all suck. Sorry, Mom. But this is what's always been missing. You gotta cook the cheeseburgers on the grill, man. Oh, we're going over here. Here's the chips. Come on. Okay, that's what it was missing. Oh, kids, don't try that at home. Do try this at home, though, because, oh my God, this is so good. This is unbelievable. So there you go. My ultimate super mega bacon cheeseburger tacho nacho extreme. Do not try to eat this alone. If you do, scale it back quite a bit. Otherwise, you're going to end up looking like me. Nobody wants that, but let me know if there's anything else I forgot that you would put on this. Something else that you like. Somebody's going to have some crazy ingredient out there. I can't wait to hear it. So just go ahead, put it in the comments, blow me away. Go for it. All right, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed the recipe. And if you did, I'll say thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And I will hopefully see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.